Order submitted. Order submitted. Order filled. Order filled. Stop filled.
How you doing today, man? Okay, cool. Yeah, my chart is like shit's lagging a tiny bit, but I think I'm good, but we gonna see. Uh, shit's lagging a tiny bit. Yeah, that's where I'm at with this.
Hello. Doing all right. How about yourself? Did you try to take that 61.8? Yeah, man, it's shattered. This is, yeah. Yeah, it's real hard when big news events happen because, you'd think the FUD would push things down, but I mean, it did overnight, but as soon as that market opened, they were like, bye, 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 bye. Right, right, right. PPI, rate cut, like they're just gonna do what like there's always like all the algorithms moving everything as well as, right. There's always people that are like, "Oh yeah, this is definitely gonna dump, but we're gonna we're gonna infuse like $50 billion into this market right now and pump it up, blast out all the shorts, and then we'll dump it. We'll dump it at our price." Yeah. Mhm. Right, for sure.
Man, I'm trying to. I gotta work with the developer again. I was working on something over the weekend, and now I'm seeing that the tools didn't operate exactly the way I was supposed to. So, or the way it was supposed to. So now I gotta do it. Damn.
What's up, Lou?
Hey, what's going on, Duck? Sounds
Still
like.
working on the prop shield.
Yeah, I'm still working on Prop Shield. It's more of a difficult process than I thought it would be. Like I know there's some other people that have similar products,
Mhm.
and I'm seeing that they're the people that use their thing. It's like a bunch of issues is happening with them, and so I don't want to release something and then those same type of issues happen, because then it'll at the end of the day everyone assumes the risk, right? So it's my product. Yes, it will be considered. It's technically not my fault, but in reality, it would be because it's my product. So I don't want to, you know, I don't want to give someone a product where it's supposed to hit your daily loss. If it hits your daily loss limit, it doesn't take you off the trade. It just cancels your orders. So now you're in naked, and now you can't get out because the platform, because your software doesn't allow you to enter or exit trades. Stuff like that. So that's literally
Yeah.
what happened to someone else, where it was supposed to flatten all, but instead it just canceled the orders. So they were in the trade when they were supposed to be out. And
Isn't that something that happens with Rhythmic's automatic lock too?
yeah, there is something like that, but you can always bypass it.
Hmm.
Yeah. So the point is to be able to not be able to bypass it, because you can always go back in Rhythmic and then take it off and keep trading.
Yeah.
And so yeah, that's what I'm trying to make sure is good.
Specifically, I'm referring to the thing where it won't give you your ATM and you'll just wind up in a naked trade.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, that shit is all bad.
Yeah.
That's when the market's like, you know what? I'm just gonna move 75 points real quick. No big deal.
Right. And then you're like, wait, I'm trying to get out. And you're like, flatten off, flatten off, flatten off. No, you just can't. Now you're just losing. You lost a couple $100 because of commissions.
Yeah. Like, we'll just hold on to this one. It's an act of God. See what happens. All right, blew my PA. Cool.
That's hilarious. Yeah, man. That's my update, man. I just want to make sure it's all the way the right way. Because that honestly, I was gonna release something, but when I saw that issue with someone, I was like, oh yeah, let me not yeah, I don't want to be the no, like me and mm-mm.
Yeah, and you mean you do the best you can, but ultimately somebody's probably going to have some kind of problem. But
Yes,
at least you can say, you know what? I did everything I could.
exactly. That's exactly right. And yeah, that's where I am with it, man. That's where I am. I gotta talk to the developer. See what's good. Oh, for real. I'll go over some trades in a few minutes as well.
Oh, cool. Down for that. Yeah, I kind of stopped showing up to the Zoom for a while because when there's a lot of people in here, I can't think. People come in and just start chatting, which is cool. I like that. But like when I'm trying to trade and I got sound in my ears,
100
music.
I feel you 100%, bro.
I start tilting, man.
I feel you, bro. I feel you 100%.
Yeah, you gotta have it worse too. You'll be trying to take trades. People are pinging you like, Lou, my shit's not working. Lou, help. I'm like, bro, I'm in a trade. Shut the fuck
up. Yo, that's why sometimes like I'm trying to get everything to be fully automated so I don't even have to be anywhere.
Right. You're more of you're just in that advisor role now while you make money passively.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, brother, I don't know what's wrong. You probably shouldn't even be touching the buttons. I don't.
Like, relax, bro. Right? Oh, shoot. Yeah.
That's cool. I always like seeing successful trading. I haven't been able to lock in on a system that works for me. So
it's tough, man. I'll definitely say that, bro. It's tough.
It's like I'll have an edge in February, and then when March hits, that edge is no longer. It's all dull. It's just a blunt object at that point. Knocking the bottom out my piggy bank. What the hell?
Oh
man, I made $1,400 last month, and I just lost $1,400 in 2 hours. Why?
Bro, you're too funny, man. I mean, and that's the reality for that's the reality.
You got. I need to get seasonal fucking ATMs.
So yeah, that's why a lot of the systems I'm using, I try to have it like ATR based and like risk to reward based on like wherever a stop needs to be. It puts the target where that needs to, like things like that. I don't like having it be fixed.
Yeah.
If you have things that are fixed, it makes it a little bit more difficult to actually change when you need to.
Right.
ES and NASDAQ went to the respective closing prices, and you already know what happens from there. Basically, that closing prices, that's them filling the gap from yesterday.
Right.
Gap filled.
Yep. Just went straight up to there as soon as we opened.
Gap filled. Yep.
They're like, war. Whatever.
Right, yeah. War. What? Bombs? What?
Those are already priced in.
Yeah. Oh, shoot.
Yeah, man. Honestly, nothing's felt more like living in the Truman Show than trading to me. I'm like, how much of this is already done? Like, how much is this on a script somewhere?
A lot of this, a lot of times it feels like the shit is already calculated. Now we're just liquidity sometimes.
Right. That's what I mean. At least to me, I'm on a sim, so I'm imaginary liquidity. I'm not even liquidity, bro. I'm like fake money. I'm monopoly money. Eh?
That's still liquidity. It might not be to the market, but
yeah, that's true. Liquidity to other Apex traders that are making money. That's what it is.
Oh my god. Oh shit, that's hilarious, bro.
Yeah, I'll be in here and someone will be like, yeah, this is my target right here. And I'll be like, I can't let that affect me. I can't let that affect me. Order filled. Stop fill. Fuck.
Max contracts.
Don't listen to other people. Don't do it. They got something else in their brain.
Bro, that's what it be, man. I swear. I feel you. Like I 100% feel you, because that's how it used to be when I was in other rooms. But I kind of stepped away from it just because it can fuck me up a little bit. So I'd rather just go ahead and and do my own thing and do it how I do it. Which at the end of the day, what really is gonna help us, bro, is if we have a system that we can potentially that we believe in, right? We have a system that we believe in that even when it takes losses, we're not afraid to we are not afraid to keep taking the trades from that system. That's the main thing. Because the system, you find the system, it takes some losses, and then hold on a second.
Yep.
We find the system, it takes some losses, and then we're like, damn, I don't trust the system. And it's like, damn, you got to be able to withstand the L's.
Mm-hmm.
That's the main thing. Market is falling off this close. Jesus.
Right.
So, Doug, one of the things I was telling Serge about the other day was, I said, yo, this is not, it's not always, it's not 100%, right? But it's always good to look at levels, right? I don't,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna talk about like, fair value gaps or all this other things that people say, right? Which is fine to have those too. But I'm talking about like real levels in the market. Where did the market close yesterday? Where is the market right now? What is the geopolitical environment? What do we know the market typically does? It typically closes gaps.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm talking about ES and NASDAQ. I don't have a Dow chart, but these markets literally came and closed these gaps, and now they're rejecting like that. I mean, I would consider that just textbook.
Yeah, for sure.
That's textbook. Yeah. So I'm gonna share my screen right now as well.
Okay.
Everything's cool. Unless Serge, I don't know if Serge, you're in anything or not. Are you trading? Okay. That's it? Okay. All right. Let me I'm about to share mine right now. You can keep yours up too. I'm about to let's go. Yeah, my shit laggy. Eesh.
Oh, not that again.
Ah, that's fine. Oh shoot! It was taking trades over here. I didn't even know that. Oh, that's fire! That's fire!
Make
Hey,
more
no,
money
I
than
didn't
you
know.
thought.
I didn't know. Okay, so I was taking trades. I thought I turned the replication off for these one set of accounts, and I didn't. Like to one of my VPSs, and it was taking trades in the Bulonox master accounts. They're all up 113. Sorry,
Nice.
they're up 130. Oh, that's fucking fire! Let's go. Oh shit!
It's like finding an extra $5,000 in your pocket. Like, oh, cool.
No, I mean it's only like 300.
No, I'm just playing.
But that's hilarious though. But yeah, let me just right click flatten everything. Okay. All right. No, not yet. Here we go. Screen.
Look
Share.
at that. So clean, right off that 950 level.
Yeah. It's just so gorgeous. Damn, everything didn't even take trades today. Okay, that's fine. All right, what do we have? I am ES. Where's my ES chart? And then where is my NASDAQ chart? I'm just trying to get everything in the right screen for well. And then I'm gonna delete this gold chart because I'm not even using it. Okay. Okay, we're gonna share screen one. screen one. We're gonna click share. Boom. Okay. All right. So I actually went through and I changed a couple settings this weekend because I realized that I want to be even more pedestrian with some things. My shit's lagging. I don't know if y'all notice that.
Oh, I see it chopping.
So y'all can see the screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So y'all already know my leader accounts are always sim. Y'all know that, right? I replicate everywhere.
Yeah.
So I have this algo set to start at 9:30 in 5 seconds because data just says wait 5 seconds. For some reason, within the first 5 seconds, it's always, I said for some reason. For some reason, for the first 5 seconds is crazy, right? Yeah. So anyway, I let it, let's see, where is 9:30? So 9:30 is right here. We wait 5 seconds after that, and we'll just go slow just to see what happens. I'm just going for 200 and then shutting it down. So I have it set to flatten all once the P&L hits 200, as opposed to once it realizes a number, it'll not take any more trades, but then let the trade that it's in to continue out. I stopped that. I just wanted to flatten off. So first trade with the trend trade, then we get a price action or pullback trade. We get up 200, exit. That's it. That trade took 12 seconds, $200 across a couple places. That's it. It could have something
you have. Do you do that automatically?
Yeah, it does that automatically. Yeah. So if I go right click, if I go strategies, and if I scroll down to the profit, flatten on profit target here. You see that? Boom. So now, boom, it gets there, it's flattened. Yeah, I could have trailed out and I could have kept taking this trend and I could have been price strengthening and I could have whatever. Again, I always show this to surge, and to me, it doesn't matter. Maybe if I'm not trading any PAs, I can keep trading those and take more trades, $200, $200, $300, $200, $200, $300, but I'm just being conservative. Next, we gonna go the Dow. I actually didn't take any trades on it because I was testing some things, but I wanted to show y'all how this actually operates. This I did not take trade. This was the signal today. So 9:30, where's 9:30 at? 9:30 is here. The first trade would have been a target. The next trade, this probably would have been a loss. So it probably would have entered here, taken a loss. I would have had a trend and a strengthening trade. Those would have been hit targets. Pullback trade would have hit target. Strengthening trade would have hit target. Pullback trade would have hit target. Strengthening trade would have hit target. Strengthening and pullback, we'd be here now. But we probably would have been up at the 200 already. Now let's look at one that I actually did take some on. Where we at? Oh, actually, I have to change screens. Because now you're going to see what we did on ES. Share. Where we at? Switch the screen 4. Share. Screen 4. Let me know when y'all can see it.
I think we got it. CS, right?
Yeah, this is ES. Yep. So this one we did take a trade. 9:30 happened in 5 seconds. You can see it's 9:30 in 5 seconds. So no trades until 5 seconds. We went short here. Got stopped out. But guess what? Fuck it, next trade. We went long with this trend and we went long with the strength. And then as soon as we get to our 200, we gone. We're out of there. That's it. But yeah, it could have kept going. It could have kept going. It could have kept going. Look at the signals. Could have kept going. And then the trend. Oh, I mean, this is beautiful.
Right.
All these signals. This one has a loss. These are a bunch of winners, some losses, a win, a win, a win, a win, a win, and then this loss, loss. Oh, sorry, win, win. This is where we are right now. So, but the goal is 200. Can this thing go get me $200? Yes, it can, very easily. That is the point. And that's it.
And you're getting $200 on multiple accounts at the same time, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. So, yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, and it's just the slow burn, right? You don't need technically, yeah, you could probably be making $3,000-$4,000 if you really tried and really went hard, but you could also lose that much.
Exactly. And for me, I honestly, I'm not willing to risk that much, especially now that Apex has these rule changes and these new accounts. And I personally, I don't like daily loss limits. It could help people, but for me personally, I'm cool with the intraday trail and drawdown because I'm not going for too much anyway. I know a lot of people, they rather intraday or end of day drawdown and static drawdown and things like that. I personally don't care. So it's whatever to me, to be honest.
So I just want to clarify. I think I understand what it is, but with that, technically you could be down $1,300 and then get it back and it wouldn't change anything. Like they don't care now.
You talking about Apex?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can be down $1,300 overall in your account. You just can't be, for me with the 150s, you cannot be at any point unrealized 1,500.
Okay. So
I
those
can be
rules are still
down
in place.
1,500 in a day, but I just can't be in a trade down 1,500.
Okay, so that's still part of their consistency, even with the new accounts.
No, with the new accounts is different, right? With the new accounts, instead of them having a consistency rule of 30%, now they have a consistency rule of 50%. There's now less days you need to get to a payout, but the amount that you have to make per day is higher now. So for instance, for me, I'm gonna use 150 because those are the accounts I use. Okay. If you want to get a payout using a 150K account, you have to have traded 5 days and you have to have a minimum of 350 per day. And there's a daily loss limit as well. So what they kind of did was they kind of made the rules. They said, yeah, you can have end of day drawdown, but like so here's the thing. At the end of the day, there's a give and a take. You know what I'm saying? Like okay, you want end of day drawdown? Okay, but here's the rules. You can still have the 20 accounts, but now in the eval, there's no daily loss limit, but now PAs have a daily loss limit. And you also have less drawdown. The 150s used to get 5K drawdown, now you got 4K. But again, there's end of day drawdown though. So like that's what people because at the end of the day, you can't have it all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
People always shit on Apex, which again, I don't defend any company because they're just we're going against all of them, right?
Right.
But my thing is, if you don't like a company, like you got to look at the company, you got to look at the prop firm for what it is, right?
Right.
If the prop firm's there to, at the end of the day, it's a business. They're trying to extract capital from people, right? Yeah. They set forth rules that you have to follow. If you don't like the rules, go somewhere else. Mm-hmm. People say take profit trade is the best. I like take profit trading. I love it. But there are also people that talk shit about take profit trading. They switch you from eval from end of day drawdown in the eval to intraday drawdown in the PA. I mean, what you expect? End of day drawdown and daily payouts?
Right.
Like there's got to be a give and a take. What you expect? End of day drawdown, daily payouts, and 20 accounts? Look, no consistency. It's just trade. If you are a trader if you are a base hit trader, just go for the base hit.
Yeah, yeah. Ultimately, you just have different trading, different people doing they like to bring in the outside stuff for the trading.
Right.
They're like, oh, well, I want to be able to hit grand slams all the time because that's how I want to trade. It's like, but I want to do it with someone else's money. It's like, well, you know, they don't want you to do that.
Exactly.
They're going to prevent you from doing that. And then what? You're going to get on Discord and start whining about it? Like, shut up, bro. Like,
boom.
That's not, you know, that is what it is. You're trying to basically rob them. And they're not going to let you.
That's exactly what it is. This is robbery.
Yeah.
That's exactly what this shit is. 100%.
Right.
100%. So,
I mean, they're trying to rob us too. But, you
100%. It's a bloodbath out there. Now, who gonna get more bloody?
Right. But at the end of the day, like without the prop firms, you don't have that option. Like you're going to your 9 to 5 and you're saving up $2,000 and you're going to try that shit on a real live account
and then lose that whole thing.
Lose it. and then you're not going to pay for your car payments. You know, that's what's going to happen. So like at the same time, like yes, it's us versus props, but like the props need to still exist.
Exactly.
And you know, if you're a guy that's trying to rob a bank, there's always going to be interference. The reason you can't rob a bank in real life is because the cop's going to shoot you.
Facts.
So like, it's just how it is. Like,
that's it.
You can try that at the casino. See what happens.
Go try it. Man, that's 100% correct, bro.
Like, yeah, I'm frustrated. I haven't made any money doing this shit. I've spent a lot of money. But, you know, I didn't have any unrealistic expectations about it. I wasn't like, man, I'm going to be a fucking millionaire in 2 years. Of course I'm not. Yeah. You know, you got to find your way.
And what I'll tell you is this. If you did become a millionaire in 2 years from this shit, it would be a rude awakening at some point.
Right. As soon as I end up on the downslope and I burn through all that money, you know, who knows? Like people take their own lives whenever things go south like that if they're not prepared, if they don't have that foundation.
100%, bro.
That's why lottery winners have it bad a lot of times.
Yeah, and it'd be it's a lot of people don't get it, but at some point they will. At some point they will. But yeah, I think as long as people understand that this is a long process, it's not a get rich quick overnight scheme, then you'll end up being okay. But we just gotta follow the process. You know, I'm still learning myself.
Yeah.
Still learning every day.
You are profitable.
Still learning myself, but yeah, today was all right. I still no Apex PAs touched. I did trade an eval. So all those old accounts that there used to be available, they're not available anymore.
I saw that.
So everything's the new stuff. So now I really gotta be protective of these shits.
These ones are grandfathered in, right?
Yeah, the ones I have were grandfathered in. I don't have any of the new accounts.
I see. Would you even consider buying the new accounts, or like you done with Apex after these are burned?
I don't know.
If they ever burn, I should say.
No, I mean I've torched some doing dumbass shit. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I like my TPTs. Those do good.
Cool.
But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, we'll see.
I mean, at the end of the day, does it even really matter? Like you said, if you're just not trying to do anything crazy, like you should still be able to make money off of those accounts. It's just a different setup, right?
Exactly.
I mean, you said that you have to make at least a certain amount. Is that like, what does that mean? Does that mean like if you don't make $350 a day, like
it doesn't count as a traded day?
What?
It doesn't count as a day towards your payout. For the bigger accounts, for the 150s.
Oh, okay.
So is
that across the board though, like smaller depending on which account?
Yeah. So I think like the 25Ks and the 50Ks, it's a lower number. It might be like $100 or something like that. It's something like that. I'm not sure what I gotta look at the rules again.
So you can make money. Like, let's say you make $50 on one of those days. What does that mean? Like
you just have a bigger balance.
Yeah, you have a bigger balance, but you don't get credit for a trading day towards your payout days.
Yeah, you don't get a payout day. Correct.
I see. So they're incentivizing you to trade poorly.
Potentially, yeah. Well, you can look at it that way.
Well, I did 100 yet. I gotta take another one.
Yeah. So it could be. Well, I would say it depends on the account. Like, because what I think, because I think here's the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
They and I understand where they're coming from with what I'm about to say.
Okay.
Because there were a bunch of people in the past that, like, so at the end of the day, the prop firm is going to do what's best for them, right? What they saw was, starting last, when they came up with these new Apex 3.0 rules, this is what they saw. They saw a bunch of people, see the new PAs. They saw what the rule said. Hey, you got to do X amount of dollars for X amount of days, and then, you might get denied, and then, then if you get denied, then you got to trade 50. You got to trade 8 more days, get at least $50 a day, and then request. Then you're good. So what they saw was a lot of people were like, "Oh, okay, first day on a PA, run it up crazy,
Yeah,
get a violation." So then they would request the payout, then it would get denied. Then they would just go, okay, $50, $50, $50, $50, $50, and then 3 scout days, and then request, and then get a payout. So, which again is, hey, they said we can do it, so shit, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? If that's the rule, fine. Deny my payout, then I'm gonna go do what I need to do, and then get okay, cool. So then they saw a lot of that happen. So that's why they was like, instead of now people are violating the rules, they're like, actually, we're gonna, and they did what I'm saying now. They did this recently. They're like, okay, you violated a rule. Now we're just gonna remove those profits. Then there was a lot of friction with that. So Apex probably had to scramble and say, hey, they probably had to figure out what they needed to do in order to, change that a little bit. And they combine that with what they heard, what people want. And they've been hearing that people want like end of day accounts. Oh, we don't like intraday trailing. It's a scam. So they hearing all this stuff. So they infused an end of day account. But they knew if we go end of day, there's gotta be some type of give and take.
Right.
Now they're like, all right, here's an intraday. We're gonna revamp the intradays, and we're gonna add an end of day. And we're going to do a couple other things. We're going to reduce the drawdown, reduce the contracts, because there was also people talking about if I can't. One of the violations was if I can trade. If they say we can't trade all the contracts, why do they give us the opportunity to trade all the contracts? So now they're like, oh, okay. So everything that people were saying, they fixed it. Now, again, there's a give and take. So, okay, now there's a scaling thing where you cannot trade max contracts at the start. It's now scaled, right?
Oh, yeah?
It's now scaled. So if you got a contract, or if you got an account, you can't, and you got a 150K account, you can't trade 17 minis off the rip. You got to trade, there's 10 max until you get a certain amount of profit. And then once you're in more profit, you can trade more, and then more profit, then you can trade more, and things like that. So now they added the scaling thing, and now they also added a daily loss limit.
Mm-hmm.
So people were complaining about things, so they did that, but in turn they had to add other things as well. And so that's how it went. And people might not like that, but you can't have 20 end of day accounts with all drawdown and all contracts available and max payout available and no scaling rule and no debt. Like, you can't have everything and cheap accounts. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, there's got to be something. So this is how it works. And again, if you are a trader who does okay, and if you're not trying to force nothing, the rules really shouldn't affect you. Maybe they affect you a tiny bit, but my thing is just go get a modest goal and you'll be okay. Right? And it's not, you don't got to try to power, because the thing is, a lot of people, what they do is they compare stuff to what they see these big traders do online.
Yeah.
4, 5, 8,000, 10,000 per account, and it's like, that's, yeah, you see all those, they show all the 10,000 per account green days, but they're not showing you, a lot of the times they're not showing you when they blow up all their accounts and go on tilt and go and reset on their credit card 40 times in a day. And now, yeah, they just made a 200K payout, but they spent 205K on the month.
Right.
And so now they're still red, but they're happy now that they made a little payout. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, then they're getting their payout on YouTube.
Right.
And they're getting their payouts from their book sales and their coaching classes.
In their Discord and yeah, exactly. And so that's
affiliates, anything, sponsors, all that shit.
all that. So that's what happens a lot of the times. And again, I'm not mad at it. I'm not knocking it. People do what they do. Like I have no
right.
Like people gonna do what they do. But all I'm saying is for people watching, it would be nice if the full picture was there. But again, people gonna do it how they do it. People gonna run their business the way they run their business. I'm not mad at it. I just know, for me, I just know what it is.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's how I see it. I know what it is. And yeah, man, that's really it. So we just gotta continue to follow the process and not be burning through so much bread. And again, it's not a bad thing to spend a lot of money if you're making bread and there is ROI there. Because I know people, I know some people that spent 50K in props, but they got like 300K in payouts. That's amazing ROI.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? That's amazing. So ain't nothing wrong with it. If you spent 15K and you made 100K, there's nothing wrong with that.
And then there's still going to be people saying, bro, you spent so much money on this. Like, how can you even justify spending $15,000? Don't you have a family?
Right.
It's like, well, shut up.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
For sure.
100%.
Yeah, I'm break even today. I think I'm going to call it.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna chill out myself.
I got to get some stuff done today.